How's everybody doing? I'm just going to give you a little example of a heavy bag workout. But what I like to do is always equate what I do with God, and also just with the understanding of the battle we are in our Christian faith. You see, one of the things that we must do is we must persevere. And there's nothing more, I guess I would say, beautiful than to watch a fighter persevere in a fight and overcome their opponent. When you think that fighter is down and out and beat, they draw everything they have within them, from their heels to from their feet all the way to the top of their head. They bring everything up and they dig in and they overcome that fight. They overcome the defeat that most people are seeing. They overcome it. And you see, in a fight, you need to understand that if it's boxing, kickboxing, MMA, judo, wrestling, any kind of combat sport, one thing that you have to realize is that the enemy, your opponent, because you see the opponent as your enemy when you're in the ring, their main job is to destroy you. Your main job is to survive and overcome it and take the victory. In our Christian walk, it's the same way. How can we ever overcome our enemy if all we spend a week is an hour on Sunday sitting and listening? You see, what a coach does, a boxing coach would tell you, he would show you what to do, and then you do it with him. I'll show you some combinations on the bag, and I want you to do it with me. And then I'll work with you how you apply that in the actual scenario of a fight, and how to start training that combination so that you can actually perform and land it in a real situation. So that's why sparring is needed in combat sports. You cannot just hit a heavy bag or jump rope or run. You have to have somebody throwing punches at you so that you can feel the impact, so that you know what to do or want to try to do or learn from the pain that you receive. It's the same way in our Christian walk. We must apply what we know. It should be an everyday. A fighter's life, I'm going to tell you right now, my whole life, I've always had a fighter's mentality. I trained always for the fight. I love training. We should love reading our Bibles. We should love training, sharing our faith. How can you ever, if I wanted to go into a 5-round fight, how can I train for a 5-round fight, for a 10-round fight? I practice 10 rounds. I'm not going to practice 5 rounds or 3 rounds. I'm going to practice for a 10-round fight, so I am totally prepared for that fight on fight day. So I'm going to spar 10 rounds. I'm going to double everything that I do. So this is the thing. Whenever we're in our Christian walk, we should be studying to show ourselves approved. We should be studying as we're going to teach somebody today. You might not, but you're ready for it. You want to study so that you can share your faith today. Yes, you're going to be rejected more than likely, but you need to be prepared for that. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to glove up my old gloves here. As you can see, they've been wore out. I'm going to kind of just go a little bit on the bag and let you see what some of the combinations are. This is some things what I do. First combination is going to be this. I'm going to throw a jab. When I throw the jab, I'm going to roll off the hook straight right to the body. Show you again. Jab, roll off the hook, straight right to the body. Jab, hook, straight right to the body. So, I would practice that over and over and over. It's basic. A basic combination is what you need and a bunch of them. When you have a bunch of combinations that are advanced, when you get tired, you're going to go back to your basic combinations. All the advanced combinations are going to slow. Your basics are going to be there. It's the same thing in our Christian faith. We got to go back to the basics. We got to have an understanding of why we believe. So being in discipleship matters. Hopefully this helped give you a little bit of an understanding of what it means to be in a fight. Because that's what we are every day, in a fight. God bless.